Alright, hi everyone, welcome back to Steam Flow, the channel dedicated to all things Steam. I'm your host Sunwint, and today we're going to be talking about a very unique product, and it is this gaming pillow, that's what it's called, by a company called Mechanism. And what Mechanism do is basically they have this mechanism that you can attach to different consoles. I got the Steam Deck part here, and you can use this to attach it to either a wall or a mount. You have like a small kickstand for it, or you can use it with their newest product, which is the gaming pillow. That's what I have here today. And just to quickly demonstrate how it works, you basically take off this part, you put that on your Steam Deck, like here, it clips on top here of the vent and on the bottom, and you can just leave this on. You can attach different stuff to it. You can just leave it like that, and then you just take it, put it on the pillow, lock it in, and it sits like that. So what the purpose of this pillow is to just lay down and put it on your stomach, and it will take all the weight off of the device. So if you have small hands like me, they're not gonna hurt from holding the Steam Deck for too long. So that's the basic idea of it. And without further ado, we are gonna explore it, and I'm gonna talk about the things that I love about it and some things that I don't like so much. Now let's start with the pillow itself. Right out of the box, the first thing you notice is how incredibly soft it is. The material feels premium with just enough firmness to provide support without being bulky or awkward. What makes this pillow unique, it is versatility. You can use it in several positions. You can use it resting it on your lap for couch gaming, leaning it against your stomach or chest for a more reclined position, or even lying flat on your back with the pillow propped up, which is perfect for gaming in bed. Now, for someone who loves long gaming sessions, these options really help reduce strain on your hands and make handheld gaming feel more relaxed. Whether you're sitting upright or lounging, the pillow adapts well to your setup. But the pillow isn't just a pillow, it's part of Mechanism's Deckmate system. This system includes a range of accessories like kickstands, wall mounts, and a universal adapter for attaching your Steam Deck to just about anything. Now, one thing I really appreciate is that Mechanism has made their designs open source, and that means that you can download 3D printed files for free and create your own attachments if you have access to a 3D printer. Otherwise, these can be bought, but they are quite expensive. Now, I did try making some custom attachments to solve the issues that I ran into with the adapter system, but more on that later. Now, despite the issues I'll get into shortly, there's a lot to like about this product. The Deckmate adapter is surprisingly sturdy and secure. Once you snap it into place, your Steam Deck stays put, even if you're adjusting the angle of the pillow or moving around. And the combination of the pillow and the adapter system does create a more comfortable gaming experience overall. Unfortunately, my experience with the Mechanism gaming pillow, or rather with the actual Deckmate attachment, wasn't all positive. My biggest issue is that the adapter actually scratched my white Steam Deck. The scratches are here, small but permanent, and they appeared just after a short time of use after I tried to remove it. Now, initially I thought it might have been the user error on my part, but then I saw a Reddit post from another customer who had the exact same problem. Now the thing is, the adapter or the Deckmate is supposed to be removed from the bottom, but it is actually a plastic with some very sharp edges, and the way it attaches to the Steam Deck, it will always catch on the bottom lip between the front and the back shell, or even on the top lip between the front and the back shell. The way it's designed is to sit very securely, but unfortunately when you remove it, it will always catch on that lip, regardless if you remove it from the top or the bottom. Now, the actual creator of the device has shared a video on how you can remove it, lifting it up from the bottom and then removing it. And I initially tried that. It seemed like the logical reason to do, but when I couldn't, I decided to remove it from the top, and that's when the damage occurred. And seems other people have decided the same. Now, this other person, his deck was also scratched, and it seemed like this isn't an isolated issue. What's worse is that Mechanism doesn't actually have a dedicated support team. He only got a response after posting on social media, and that's when I found out that this is a one-man operation, which means it's the same person making the product, is also handling all the customer service, and not very effectively, as I found out. Now, after seeing that post, I decided maybe I should also reach out to Mechanism, because they did offer this person a full refund or the ability to replace their back shell. Unfortunately, my back shell is non-replaceable because they don't sell replacement white shells. And anyway, I reached out to Mechanism, and at first I got a very quick response and I was offered a full refund or the chance to propose another solution. Now, I really wanted to use the product. I wanted to continue using the product. So for me, the solution was to find a way to use it safely with my Steam Deck. I really didn't want to keep using it if it was going to keep damaging my Steam Deck. So I kind of thought about different solutions, and maybe you put some tape on the edges. And this is where I actually noticed that they do have their files for 3D printing. So I did try to 3D print 3 or 4 different variants and just make it a little bit bigger or a little bit longer, but none of it actually worked as good as the original, which isn't very good because that's the one that damaged my deck. So that's when I suggested that maybe one solution is for me to be compensated with all the additional attachments that this comes with. So that way I can have more use cases for it and maybe just leave it permanently on my Steam Deck and just use it in everyday life instead of just using it only with the pillow. This seemed like a fair compromise to me, but after that, communication actually stopped. It's been more than 3 days now, and I haven't heard anything back despite multiple follow-ups and even on Discord. It's actually really frustrating to be ignored like this, and for a product like this, I think good customer support is essential, and unfortunately, that's where Mechanism falls short. What's really concerning is that I'm not the only one running into problems with this product, and not just the adapter itself. Other users have reported issues like the arm on the pillow being too tight or too loose, making adjustments very difficult, and this has been addressed by the developer. Now, the next shipments that he does, he will include a tool for you to adjust this arm. So this is something that I don't have. Now, early units of this pillow have an undersized ball mount here on the top, and that actually makes the device drop. This is something that's been rectified in later units, and the person has shipped a replacement ball to everyone who purchased the initial units for free. So he is trying to address these issues, but it's just clear that this is more a project and not a finished product. There are other general inconsistencies in build quality across units, and it seems that this is a very small operation and you can't really trust this to be a finished product. As I said, props to them for having the actual attachments open sourced as 3D files, so you can try and rectify some of these issues yourself, but the quality is just not the same when you try to print it yourself. So is the Mechanism gaming pillow worth it? At its current price, it's about $65, and with all the issues listed, I can't wholeheartedly recommend it. While the pillow itself is very comfortable, and the Deckmate system has great potential with all the attachments, the damage to my Steam Deck, and the lack of reliable customer support are major deal breakers for me. This feels more like a project than a finished product, and if you're willing to take a gamble and be the beta tester for some guy's hobby, and you have a 3D printer to make your own attachments, it might work for you. But for most people, I suggest waiting until these issues are addressed. If you've had experience with this product or any other Mechanism items, let me know in the comments below. I know there's a ton of people who enjoy this product line and they haven't had the issues I have, but there's also people with a lot of issues. And if I get any updates from Mechanism, which at this point seems unlikely, I'll be sure to let you all know and follow up with another video. So now, thanks for watching. If you did enjoy this video, leave a like, and I'll see you in the next one.